Hey folks, how's it going? Happy New Year, I guess, this weekend. Good to see you all. It's been a while, so I thought I'd just step online for a little bit, maybe give it 15, 20 minutes if anyone wants to hang out for a bit. And yeah, just chill. I got a little bit of news, which you might have guessed from the thumbnail. I'm going to tell you about that and show you something, and then be on our way because tomorrow is a work day at 6:30 in the morning. So, and it's currently 9 o'clock. So we shouldn't be too long this evening. But yeah, good to see a few folks in the chat already. Thanks, guys, for joining me. I know some of you, it is the middle of the day and you're doing things. You might be working or whatever is going on. So yeah, just wanted to say hi and hang out. So feel free to drop in your thoughts, comments, and all that sort of stuff in the chat. We'll just hang out for a little bit. And this, what is it? It's Thursday. So yeah, things will be back to normal, I think, on Monday or Tuesday next week. And I'm hoping to get videos out. You've noticed I've had a bit of a YouTube break the last few weeks. That'll return to normal, hopefully Monday or Tuesday of next week as well. Todd Moore says he'd love to hang, but he has to work. So unfortunately, we won't get to hang out with Todd, but hope you get to have a nice day at work, Todd. Hope you're having an easy day. As it says, Ryan's here, of course. Ryan's always here. You can always rely on him. Ryan says, "There's no excuse, Todd. I'm giving up valuable nap time for this." Valuable nap time indeed, Ryan. Glad to have you, my friend. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, very cool. Al's here as well. Good to see you, Al. Hope you are well, my friend. And Butterfly Effect says, Happy New Year 2023. Indeed, it's good to see the Three Chord Dave gang getting together for the Three Chord Dave for the Happy New Year's. Yeah, it's been a mad year, this one. Professionally, in my normal job, it's been great. In my everyday life, it's been rocky, weird, ups and downs, a lot of downs. But we're getting there. We're getting through it. And next year, I have a lot of high hopes. So I think things are going to go well. I've a lot of hope for next year being an awesome year. Hopefully, I get to meet some of you guys. And I think that's what we're going to talk about tonight a little bit as well. Some opportunities coming up, and we'll see how that goes in the new year. So hopefully that'll become a thing. So yeah, let's just get into it. Al as well said Ga Namm, and I'll tell you all about Namm in a minute, what's going on there. And DMAC is here as well. Good to see you, DMAC. Hope you're right well, my friend. Benny Larson's here. Good to see you, Benny. Hope all is well with you and you're keeping nice and warm up there. And Corey says, Hey gang, hope everyone is having a great holiday season. Hit all those fun buttons for Dave. Indeed, the fun buttons are the fun ones, Corey. Glad to see you as well dropping in. So guys, look, I'll just get into it. There's 18 people here. I can't believe a last minute stream on an irregular day. You guys are coming. I'm glad to have you here. Thanks so much. So here's the news. You've all guessed it, I suppose. So I'm officially going to Namm in April, which it was pretty much the reason why I started the channel. So I'd eventually get to go to Namm. And then I started the channel in January 2020. And then that thing happened, which meant Namm didn't happen anymore. So this is the first proper Namm out in California that's happened since. So I'm going, and I've booked my place. As you can see, there's my attendee card. They have to let me in now, so there's no fooling. It's going. All I need to do is find a way to get there. So to fly to California and book hotels and what do you call them, Airbnbs, all those kind of things. And I'm thinking I might stop at a couple of cities along the way or on the way back, and maybe we can do some Three Chord Dave meetups. I have some ideas, some places I've always wanted to go that I might head to. So I'm looking for recommendations for stuff like that. But I'm excited. This is like the official start of it now for me. 3 months, 4 months, and Namm will be there, and I get to go and meet Cesar in person, which I'm looking forward to. If you've seen our Instagram exchanges, he stopped responding to me completely. So yeah, there's that until I leak another Gibson guitar early in the new year. But yeah, it's happening. As I said, this is one of the reasons I set up the channel in the first place, was hoping I'd get 1,000 or so subscribers and I'd be able to apply for a pass to the Namm show. I knew nothing about it. I didn't know you had to pay for a pass to the Namm show, which you do. They cost $140 and you have to be accredited. Like they have to like see proof that you're actually a person who has an audience and so forth. So that's cool. We got all that through anyway. So yeah, there's enough of an audience to get into it. I could have gone to it last year if there was a proper Namm. I know there was a Namm last year, but or in the summer, but yeah, not really. So yeah, I'm excited. It's in Anaheim. It's where it normally is. It's going to look like that building on the thumbnail. This one here. Yeah, it's going to look like that. And I'm legitimately going to recreate this thumbnail with my with with me pointing at the thing. So, anyways, that's the news. That's the big news, guys. So obviously that's something that we can build towards, and I'm excited. I'm hoping I'll meet a lot of other YouTubers there. Um, I know at some point Colin from Guitarist has mentioned he's considering going to Namm, so I'm going to get in touch with him, see if we can do some stuff there together, guitar stuff. Um, and then yeah, they're all going to be there, so hopefully bump into others. I am hoping to confront Cesar and Agnesi. Just say hi. Just be like, "How's it going, dudes?" And then obviously show off guitars that maybe we don't see too often, like the boutique builders and the people, smaller guitar companies and pedal companies and stuff like that. And maybe, you never know, bump into a famous face or two. Because that happens in that sometimes, I believe. Famous people be there. So that'd be cool. And also, I haven't been to California in years, and I know a lot of people out there, so it'll be cool to get a chance to catch up with some of them. So yeah, I'm excited. It's my Christmas present to myself is making one of my dreams come true, which is going to Nam. Now it does mean that we are going to get some new merch on the channel to pay for stuff on the trip. So one of the things which we'll be launching next week is this shirt right here. As you can see, this lovely lady here is wearing a shirt, thanks to those websites that put your design onto a model. It says 3 chord Dave on it and 3 chords and the truth. So that's going to be launching next week. I have to get off my ass and actually put it on the website. So I will do that. I'm also launching 3chorddave.com. I shouldn't have said that because I haven't got the domain name yet, but some form of website next week. So you'll be able to keep up with my adventures there as well as the YouTube channel. So yeah, so that's going to be up for sale. So if you guys fancy supporting my Namm trip, buy a shirt and so forth, and watch all the videos on repeat thousands of times. That'd be great. Anyway, guys, that's the big news. That's all the news really that we have at the minute. There's not a whole lot going on. It's like everyone's on holiday or something. It's weird. James Severance popped in. Good to see you, James. Hope you're well, my friend. Al says, isn't it just a small swim across the pond? Yep, it is. It's just a short swim. We'll say, a couple of weeks. It should get there, I think. I don't know. Thanks, Al. My good friend Muddy H2O says, you better stop by the Mojo shop booth. That is my number one target, to get to the Mojo. Is it Mojo Guitars or Mojo whatever? That guy, I want to meet that guy for sure. And Danny the Guitar Hobby, or whatever his name is. I want to meet that Danny the Medic, his guitar hobby. I want to meet him if he's there. So it's good. That'll be cool. DMAC says, I've spent a lot of time in Southern California. Lots of stuff to do. Disneyland just across the street also. Yeah, I probably will actually spend the minimum amount of time in Southern California. No particular reason. It's just I have places I want to go, and I'll have a finite amount of time off from my day job, unless something miraculous happens and I no longer have that day job, or no longer need it, I should say. It wouldn't be miraculous if I lost it. It'd just be expected. But the thing is, like, I'm thinking I'll spend like that weekend in LA or Anaheim. I'll catch up with some friends when I can. I'll scoot to another city. I'll go to another city for a couple of days. I'll go to another city for a couple of days, and then I'll make my way back to Dublin somehow from there. So yeah, I mean, there's Skyscanner is a great website. It can arrange all this for me, and all I got to do is buy the tickets. So pretty happy with that. It's going to be fun, and hopefully, get to meet a lot of people. I mean, there's a lot of people on this channel, on this website we're on right now on YouTube, who've inspired me over the years to make YouTube videos, to just go for things, and I think they'll be at Namm. So we'll see. One of them, um, this is the fashion accessory you really want, guys. Um, Maybe this guy's going to be at the show. I don't know, but Geek Lord, if you're going to be there, hit me up. I'm not going to, I don't think I'll wear that at Namm, but you never know. Um, yes, Christmas is full of fun adventures. Um, anyways, lots of cool people will be there, and I will be too, is the plan. Right, says that's awesome. If I'm ever allowed back to America, I'd love to go to Nam. You got to get that Cesar meeting on camera. I'm gonna try my best. Uh, my hope is that he will be super cool and chill, and we'll just be like, nice to see you or whatever, and not like get out of my flippin' Nam show. Although it'd kind of make a fun story if he got me kicked out of Nam. I don't think that'll happen. I think he's a chill dude. I think it's gonna be cool. But yeah, I will definitely get that on camera as much as possible. Manizer says it's not Saturday and I don't have a beer. Something is wrong. Yeah, look what's in my glass. It's just water. It's weird. Um, Weekdays, as you do. But my knees hurt. It's good to see you. Thanks for dropping in for a quick chat. Al says, if you're ever around NYC, let us know. Yeah, New York's the place. I haven't been. Well, I was there in 2020, just before all the madness kicked off. Literally got back just before. Um, just before they said you can't go there anymore. So yeah, it's on the bucket list. Not bucket list. I shouldn't say that. It's on the list of places to go back to. I do enjoy New York. It's a great city. So at some point I will get back. Um, LA is the first one. I don't know. I might go to Vegas. I might go to somewhere like Seattle. I might just pop over to Nashville. But all the guys are going to be in LA. So I don't know. I'll have roughly about 10 days, I think, of travel. So I kind of split it up as much as I can. I think I'll see. Um, and of course, Money H2O wants me to move to Maine. So I might have to check that out as well and see what that's like, so that we can be guitar buddies and own a bar together where everybody from the Three Chord Dave community can come and play a gig at some point. Whether you're good or awful, it's fine. Um, anyway, let me see. Muddy H.O. says, maybe you'll get lucky and Trogley will be there as well. You guys can have a glass of Tang together. I don't know what Tang is, but it doesn't sound too good. But thanks. Thanks for the good wishes that I get to meet my idol for sure. Muddy says, we think too much alike with the exception of blue or black. In terms of this guy and the guitars, yeah, I know. You're always wrong about guitars, but it's fine. We still love you around here. Um, Trash Slayer says, try not to step on needles or feces while in California. I try not to step on needles or feces no matter where I go. But I get you. I get where you're going. I'll try not to get to that part of the town. It's always been that way a little bit, LA. It's never been the cleanest of places. I spent a lot of time there in the past and I managed to avoid mostly the needles and the feces. So yeah, I know it's changed. I don't know, when was the last time I was there, like 5 years ago, 6 years ago, something like that. And yeah, I don't know. It's weird because California, like LA in particular, has this image of like Hollywood and the golden age and all that sort of stuff. People think like it's this great place. It's actually a bit of a dump. Yeah, but and it always has been. But there are nice places there too. Not all of it is terrible. LA itself as a city is horrendous. I dislike that city probably more than any other city I've been to. But other places around LA are quite nice. Just don't stay in the city. But I get where you're coming from at the same time, Trash Layer. And thanks for dropping in. It's good to see you popping into us. DMAX says Nashville is a great live music town for even for non-country fans. Yeah, that is one that's on my bucket list. I want to spend some time in Nashville at some point in my life and like head over for a week or two and just explore the bars and the clubs and the live music scene. I think that would be fantastic. Whether I'll have time to do it on this trip or not, I don't know. It all depends on how it goes and how much money I can save up between now and April. So we'll see. And if other things go my way as well, which we won't get into. It's not worth the argument. But Let me see. Al says, "Loved Nashville." What's another vote that I can rely on? Al, yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it would be super great. Let me see. My niece here says Tang was invented for space. I don't think it made it to Ireland, so that's not a good sign. Maybe it did, and I just don't know. Um, Ryan says I'd hit Nashville, New York, and Montreal. Um, Possibly. I mean, Montreal. Do they not just speak French there? Because my French is awful. The one time I went to France, uh, this old lady just started giving out to me at a bus stop, and I had no clue what was going on. Um, I still don't know what was going on. But anyway, that was a long time ago. I'm sure she's gotten over it. Um, James says, give Geek Lord a bitch slap if you see him, three chord Dave. I'd probably fanboy all over the place. Be like, oh my God, you got all those subscribers that I know. But no, I mean, hey, starting some YouTube beef with a pretty large YouTuber would be fun. I'm hoping to meet some big YouTubers. I'm not gonna lie, I think that'd be cool because some of them are pretty cool. Some of them are fun, so to watch and stuff like that. So hopefully, you never know. Some people will be there, and I hope to meet people. Michael Tresca's here. Good to see you, Michael. Hope you're well, my friend. I said use my friends and family. Michael, I forgot all about that. To be honest with you, that's a great idea. I'll look it up and see what I can find. I'm hoping to stay as close to the what you call it, the convention center as possible. I don't like driving in California, but I will. But it's all good. But thanks, Michael, for reminding me. I'll check that out when we're done. Benny says, I noticed your SG special has gone up in price again, Dave, significantly. Now is the time to sell. I'm never gonna sell that. Never, never. Unless like if they go to 10 grand or something. But it's never gonna happen. But no, I will be keeping that one forever. I might even buy it in the other color if I can get a good deal on it. So yeah. But thanks, Benny. I'm going to check what price it is. Sure. Money says time to open up another hole. Gonna need that dollars. Yeah, that's a possibility. We'll see. Al says Tang is a powdered orange drink. Interesting. That's cool. I'll have a look. I'll have a look and see if I can figure out what it is. I doubt I will try it, but maybe someone on YouTube did a taste test or something. Ryan says, nah, Montreal, they speak English too. They just hate you for having to do so. Oh, well, that's all right then. That's fine. I can act all entitled and be like, just speak English to me, dude. Happy enough with that. I mean, I can speak a little bit of French, but like really badly, and my accent is awful. I did it to Leaving Cert Standard in school. So anyways, that was, but that was 23 years ago. So there you go. My knees hurt says sales of Tang were poor until NASA used it in John Glenn's Mercury flight in 1962, an American drink invented in the 50s. It's orange flavored water. See, there you go. I really enjoy watching stuff about like the space program and moon landings and all that sort of stuff. And I'd never heard of that. So there you go. So I guess that was kept out of the story. These parts I what you call it, I have seen. AWOL says, I call him Geek Lord now. Geek Lord now. Lord Geek Lord now. Yeah, that's true. I'm actually still seeing people advertising those established titles. Like on a video that went up yesterday, I saw it. I was like, dude, you gotta stop. It wasn't him. It was someone not guitar related. But there you go. People gotta do it, I suppose. But anyway, Michael says there's a Hilton there. Cool, Michael. That's awesome. I will definitely look it up. I haven't really looked at that side of it yet. I will do that. I'll be booking that soon. But honestly, forgot all about it. With everything that's going on and like the whole holiday thing. And I am working still. I've been at work this week for a couple of days. I've got tomorrow, obviously, and then it's the weekend. And there's a 3-day weekend, and then it's back to normal as usual, unfortunately. So yeah, the holiday season came and went. So anyway, there's actually a few. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm sure we can get some. Yeah, because the hotel's gonna have to be booked soon because it will fill up in the next couple of weeks, I'd imagine, the whole area. But But hey, it's going to be great. I'm like every day I'm coming up with ideas for what I can do out there, the plans I have, and hopefully, I mean, it all depends on what kind of gear is for show. But I definitely want to show off some lesser known manufacturers and uh, boutique builders, people who are like just getting started, putting a stand full of guitars there, which they might have a total stock of 5 guitars and that's it, and you can order from them. Like people like that. I've watched Namm videos in the past and found some really cool people who I follow now and love their work. So yeah, if I can open up some eyes to that, I think that'd be cool. So I'm excited. I'm really excited. Like it's super cool, and hopefully it doesn't get cancelled. So that's my main fear, that it'll get cancelled. Al says there's also a Motel 8. Yeah, complete with roaches, not the fun kind. There's the fun kind. Uh, yeah. All right. Well, that's always an option too. Al. I've stayed in places. I don't want to offend anyone, but I've been to some shady places. When I stayed in Oklahoma, I stayed in the shadiest place I've ever stayed in my life. And the second shadiest place I stayed in, actually, when I was in Australia and in Asia, I stayed in some very sketchy places. But I stayed in a place in California that was super sketchy. Uh, it was more north of LA, east of LA, maybe. I don't know. It was a good bit out. It was about an hour away. It was a fun place. William Forrest is here. Good to see you, William. Hope you're doing well, my friend. It's geek laird. Indeed, you can be a laird if you buy a piece of paper. Ryan says, I love seeing boutique amp builders. I will put that on the list. Yeah, amps and stuff. I'll try and see everything I can. I've got 3 days to do that. And obviously, Gibson and Fender and PRS, it's not going to take up too much time. But yeah, we'll see how much I can actually get done. But I'll be coming with a notebook full of different plans that I want to get done over the time. Al says, get your hotel soon. April, maybe spring break period for schools, and the hotels will book quickly in addition to now. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, for Disneyland. Yeah, you're 100% right. Yeah, I was planning in the next week or two to have that booked, probably in the next week to get that booked. So now that Michael's reminded me, I have a friend at Hilton. I will check that out and see what we can find out there. But yeah, I'll be booking that soon, so that'll be cleared. So I have the badge to attend the show, and then the hotel will be booked. Then I got to worry about flights and wherever else I'm going after that, which I'll do. Hector Cruz says, "Can anyone get into Namm or only media?" So the official line on that, Hector, is that you have to be an industry person, and that can be media or someone who works for a guitar store, for example, or someone who works in a guitar business or a music business of some kind. So yeah, it's not open to the public. You have to have some connection to the industry in some way. So one way of doing that is to have a YouTube channel that has a couple of thousand subscribers. I don't know what the actual requirement is, but you have to have a channel that does cover music. You can't just rock up and get in, as far as I'm aware. I mean, that was always my take. That's why I never went before. But there's time. I mean, between now and April. Although I think they close registration in February, something like that. So that's it. And also, look, you could rock up to Anaheim and see if they can let you in, or if someone can help you get a pass or something. But it is $140 for a pass. So just to be aware of that. Nella's here. Good to see you. Nella says, I ordered Blackstar HT20 or H Mark II 20-watt tube amp with reverb. It should get here tomorrow. Watch a ton of videos before deciding, and hope it's as good as I think it is. Very cool. Yeah, that sounds awesome. So yeah, I'm excited to hear from you if it's as good. I think Blackstar get a bit of a unfair kind of not criticism, but they're just not looked on as favorably as they probably should be. They're really good brand. So yeah, let us know for sure what you think of it when it arrives. Well says, oh my god, geek laird. Indeed. Well, had to be done. Al says, I'm actually looking to buy a PRS hollow body from Anderton's. The price is fantastic. Yeah, they're selling them pretty cheap at the minute. Are they still doing them for $5.99, or are they doing them for something else? I don't know. But we'll see. Right, because we'll shortly wrap this up because as I said, we were going to stay about 20-30 minutes or so. So we'll wrap this up now, just a couple of minutes. But now that's going to be a cool guitar for sure. When HO says, make sure you book us a room with 2 beds or not. Sir, I told you that restraining order means you got to stay, like, I don't know, a certain distance away, whatever it is. I wanted to say 40 feet, but that doesn't sound enough. So just be careful out there. Mitch says, what do you think will be announced? New katana? Possibly new katana. Hopefully lots of cool guitar stuff. For right now, I don't have any 100% certain answers to that. I know there's going to be some Slash activity in early of next year with Gibson and Epiphone. It's looking like there might be a Slash signature Flying V, by the way. I don't know. That's kind of come out of the blue, but we might be seeing something like that. And although I did kind of hint that that might happen early in this year, if you go back and see videos from early on in the year. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully lots of cool stuff. I think the big brands, the Fenders, the Gibsons, Epiphone, Pure, I'm not sure about PRS. I think they might just do their own thing. And Reverend, you know, all the brands you want to see, they're going to do something. I think they're all going to keep something special back for Namm, as far as I'm aware. So we'll see some cool stuff, I am sure, and I'll try my best to bring them all to you as best as I can. Maybe live, if I can do live. I don't know if I'll be able to from the floor, but I'll definitely get videos together and put them out those evenings that I can. So yeah, Benny says, I'm hoping they'll put out a black Epi SG special. That'd be cool. There's a Gibby, so so there should be a good chance. Otherwise, I'll probably go with the green SG classic worn with P90s. That's a cool guitar. Yeah, absolutely get on the SG train for sure. I think there's going to be some love for the SG next year. I really do. I feel like it's a good year for SGs coming. But I thought it was going to be a good year for Les Pauls this year, and they didn't really make the big deal of the Les Paul that I thought they were going to. So that's interesting. But aside from that, you know, maybe I'll pose that question to Cesar if he doesn't get me kicked out straight away. Ryan says, I had a Blackstar HT5R head cab, was really good. Criticism is usually because some models don't use full conventional tube designs. Yeah, I get that 100%. I mean, I think you just stand back and listen to them, they sound pretty good. They do to me. But as I said, I'm not the amp guy. So before James says, ask Geeklord when his balls are gonna drop. That damn squeaky voice. Well, hey sir, if he's there and I get to meet the dude, I will be sure to compile a list of questions to ask him. So anyway, guys, look, that's the news. Just wanted to hang out with you guys for a little bit this evening. It's been fun, and listen, we got something to work for now. So as I said, be launching the website very soon, hopefully next week. We'll get those new t-shirts and stuff up for sale, and we'll try and do a lot of cool content as well. Obviously, Namm then is going to hopefully kick us into the stratosphere. Maybe Namm can get us over that 10,000 subscriber hump, which is 3,000 subscribers away, or 4,000 or something. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, think of all the things you want to ask people at Namm. Think of all the things you want to see at Namm. Let me know when we do live streams, when we do videos and stuff. And I'll put it in my book, which is right here. I'll put it in my book, a little black book, and it has plenty of pages to put all the stuff in, and also some pages used up. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me. It's super cool. I miss you. I'll see you all again very soon when we do Tree Court Dave live next week, and we'll look out for videos hopefully in the next few days as well. All right, guys, take care. Have a good one. I'll see you soon.